So the purple hoe once again be putting her tentacles out trying to see if her audience will bite onto her newest grift. I can't believe the nerve of this hoe. Just listen to this shit.
Crazy. And Sage wants me to do a GoFundMe for her wedding. I said, yeah, I wonder how that'll work out, Sage. She's like, well, it can't hurt to try. I said, okay. She's like, I'll come on and I'll do makeup or something. I said, Sage, I don't have clients. I don't have subs like that anymore. I used to. I don't anymore. Ow.
Did you tell her why that is?
Sorry, Sage. Mommy is a lion CPS caller who lost all her supporters because I lied to them for 3 years about being a lion CPS caller while simultaneously acting like it is. Something I staunchly stood against.
I really hope you explain that to her.
How would I make more money? I don't know. You'll figure it out. So I was like, all right, we'll do a GoFundMe for the wedding. I mean, fuck, they're doing GoFundMes all over the place for fake lawsuits. Fuck it, I might as well do one for the wedding.
Yeah, cause same shit. A lawsuit that's sprung upon you without your knowledge is the same as a wedding you are planning. How the fuck did you get to this part in the wedding planning process and just figure out that you is $5,000 short? That shit don't make no sense. Her shower be in a few days, but you is just now realizing you don't have enough for the wedding? Ho bye.
She's like, anything helps. After what I'm paying, after what Mom's paying for Sage's half, I think she's about $5,000 short.
Now I think it's about $5,000. Ho, just the other day, you was talking about how you was filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Ain't no one believing you was paying shit for this wedding when you can't even pay your bills. It's just you and Grandmammy paying for this shit, right? What's her future husband contributing? Is he just going to show up? No contribution from him or his family like it's 1975. I seriously doubt your daughter be begging you for money when you be filing for bankruptcy. She old enough and smart enough to understand what that mean. But we believe you, ho.
But that's her part of it. So, and she was like, I need to get a loan. I do have a good heart. But she was thinking it was like 2019, 2020 again. She said, Sade, I don't get those numbers anymore. I don't have people like that anymore. She's like, oh.
It's sad to think that her kids was raised to beg strangers for money when they is in a financial bind. She expects strangers to fund her wedding? Maybe it be a sign that the wedding be too soon, and if you can't come up with the funds, you may need to push it back another year or so.
You're welcome, Gloria. I first heard about it last night. Me and Amber Amber, what time were we up to? Like 4 o'clock in the morning? We were just looking through stuff till like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Too bad you didn't find a big jug of water and some biotin to cure that horrendous case of dry mouth you got going on. Skipping past a bunch of nasty mouth sounds and her talking about shit no one care about.
I'll cover the $5,000. You only have to pay me $5,000 in 6 months. That's on Sage. 6 months?
Bad Wolf over here loan sharking in her chat.
I don't know if she could do it in 6 months. Because she's like, can't you give me a loan? I said, no.
Again, I highly doubt her daughter be asking for what she know her mother don't have. Me thinks the purple skank promised to pay that amount and ain't able to come up with it. So she be making up this whole story cause she in a panic.
Huh. What's I don't know, Bad Wolf. She might take you up on that. Come to think of it.
You finna let some strange man you ain't never met off the internet loan your 20-year-old daughter $5,000. Ho?
Because that's like $500 a month, right? No, that's only half. That would be $1,000 a month. I'll make up like T-Rev does, and since you'll go 8 months. Huh? I don't know. I'll talk to you privately, Bad Wolf.
I can't believe she even be entertaining this shit. She fucking crazy.
And just to make it clear, because I know there was some confusion, and I'm saying this publicly, Sage did not want people from YouTube, Patreons or not, at her shower or her wedding.
No, she just want them to pay for her wedding, but she don't want the weirdos that she begging from to actually be there. You can't make this shit up. This shit just weird all around. Which one of her subscribers' Patreons or not be asking to go to this wedding? What the fuck kind of Twilight Zone shit are we living in?
People have asked me. There's not much I can say because it's not my shower and it's not my wedding. When me and Bad Wolf get married, then I'll invite everybody. But until then, I have to use her wishes.
Bad Wolf, you better get your ass to the Walmart jewelry counter and get this whole ring already. She been begging for months. You finna have to pay for her divorce first.
So just I know there was some confusion. Some people were upset that they weren't invited. And so I just want to say that publicly. I mean, I asked B. Tim to be my date, but he denied me. So, oh well, that was a joke.
Oh, it was a joke? We thought you was serious. Thanks for telling us.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Huh. She wants who to pay for it? No, I'm paying some, my mom's paying some, and Sage is paying some. So Sage is freaking out about how she's getting her part of it.
Shouldn't she have thought about that prior to making a wedding date and having a shower? Ho, this isn't adding up. Tell her future husband to pony up some cash.
And her part is about $5,000. And now that it's coming down to the wire, she's getting all freaked out by it. Oh, she has to pay you back $8,500. Yeah, okay. So that's why she's like freaking out.
And the internet needs to know this. Why? How embarrassing for her. Why is you telling a bunch of random strangers that she can't afford her wedding? I highly doubt any of this is true, especially when you already purchased a dress and you is making coasters and spreading your nail fungi. To the bridal party, I hope you is giving away bottles of tea tree oil with those coasters.
Oh. No, some stranger on the street. No, we were joking about the GoFundMe. She wanted me to do it. I said no. I said, Sage, I'm not doing a GoFundMe for your wedding.
Oh, now it's a joke? You sounded serious before? I think it became a joke after you realized no one was biting. And for the love of God, can you please stop deep-throating your microphone? Some of us want to keep our eardrums.
Nope. Not happening. I said, if you can't afford it, then put it off. But I think she's hoping she's going to con me and my mom into paying for the whole thing. But that's not going to happen.
That's good advice for once. But gee, I wonder where she get the idea that she can con other people into funding her life. It's a mystery, but I'm not buying this whole story. Me thinks the purple hole was putting out the feelers to see if anyone would step up and offer some dough.
So I told her, I said, sell candles. I said, for every candle you sell, we'll take $10 and put it towards the wedding fund.
Ha 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 ha. She'd only have to sell 500 candles. That should be easy. You know, too, that this hoe will be marking those candles up by $10 so it don't eat her entire profit margin.
She's like, Mom. I said, I'm serious. You got to work for it.
That's not a bad lesson to teach her, but I think you're a little too far in the wedding planning process to be worrying about money. The wedding be in a few months, no?
So, but I just got to get through this convention and her shower. Then we're going to do some serious stuff.
Sure ho. Serious stuff. Like what? You should seriously get a fucking job.
But all right, I'm going to get off. I got favors to make and cleaning to do, and I got to eat something and play with the doggies.
No one was biting. I love that for her. This hoe be living her karma every day. She had it so good. This hoe didn't have to work for a dime for years and was living off the kindness of other people, and she fucked it all up with her hot temper and delinquent mind. Now she filing bankruptcy and can't give her kid the wedding of her dreams. Sucks to be you, hoe. Should have thought about that before you got that burner phone. What's the matter, hoe? Why the long face? I don't feel bad for the purple hoe, but I do feel bad for her kid. I'm just doubting this story completely. How you plan an entire wedding, get this far in the process, and realize you is about $5,000 short? It doesn't make sense. Shouldn't you have known this before you purchased a dress and planned a shower? I think either the purple hoe promised money she didn't have, or she just trying to recoup what she paid out. Going into debt and having to file bankruptcy because you is paying all this money for a wedding just doesn't sound like the brightest idea. If in fact any of this shit is true, which most likely it isn't. She been pulling schemes off for the last few weeks, like her giveaway, totally against terms of service to make people pay to enter a giveaway. I doubt it costs her much to give any of this junk away. It's not really a giveaway when people have to pay for it. I smell a scheme. That's all I'm saying. And it's sad that her poor kid be getting thrown in the mix and she using her wedding as means to do another money grab. No one feel bad for you. Everyone be riding the struggle boat right now. People is not throwing their money away. I can't see the purple hoe investing all this money and time into these party favors if her kid ain't even sure she can pay for her wedding. Something about this story seems fishy. That's all I'm saying.